Right. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. We have with us the Assistant Headmaster Academics of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School. We call him Obiaaa. Today he will tell us why he is called Obiaaa. Daddy, we are much grateful having you with us.
Thank you.
Daddy, I was here. I completed in the year 2018. You were my HOD. How did you do it to become the Assistant Headmaster of Twene Amanfo Academics?
Thank you very much. It is as a result of dedication and hard work that brought me to where I am today. I was employed here as a classroom teacher. Rose through the ranks to become a form master, to HOD, and subsequently, or at the moment, Assistant Headmaster Academic. I would say, getting to this stage, it has not been easy, but it is all as a result of, as I said earlier on, hard working, your dedication to duty, and how submissive you are to your authorities. And that has brought me to where I've gotten to.
All right, so tell us a bit about your office. When we talk about academics, I know it relates to students learning and other stuff. Throw light more. Most students don't know your role. When you mean academics, what can you tell us about academics?
The academic department entails a lot. It means anything concerning students teaching and learning, and teachers being assigned to class to go and teach. All those things fall under the purview of the academics. So, admission of students, when they are admitted to the school, you see to it and allocate them to the various classes after they've chosen their programs, and you place them on the various programs that they wanted to pursue. You assign them to their various classes. You see to the preparation of the timetable through a committee. That's an academic board committee, which I am the head. So we all come together to prepare the timetable. Then we assign teachers to class. I also have to make sure there are available teaching and learning materials which will help the teaching and learning to move on smoothly. Then I am also responsible for examinations in the school, both internal and external examination. So I see to the conduct of all these exams. So when we talk of the academics, it entails a lot. I would say that is what is actually holding the school, because the students are here for the purpose of teaching and learning, and others that come, we refer to them as co-curricular activities. So that is what my department is.
Very well, we are much grateful. I know your office is a very busy office and wouldn't like to spend much of the time. I know you would like to be remembered for one thing. What one thing do you think you would want to leave, a legacy you would want to leave after you have served your office as the Assistant Headmaster Academics in Twene Amanfo?
Thank you. One legacy that I think my students will, not even my students alone, students and staff will remember me for is my relationship with them.
Yes.
I am fair and firm.
Exactly.
When it comes to academic issues, what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to do that. Teachers cutting classes, I will not entertain that. Likewise, students also not going for class, I will also not entertain that. I will make sure what you are supposed to do as a teacher, you do that. As a student, you are also supposed to be in class so that you will be taught. I also say my tenure of office has seen an improvement as far as the academic performance of the school is concerned. When you look at our results, I would say year by year there is an improvement over the performance of our academic performance as far as our students are concerned. So generally, I think these are some of the things that one day, if I'm not here, both my teachers and students will remember me of.
All right. Thank you very much. Your last words to students, parents, teachers, and stakeholders of Twene Amanfo Senior. Your last words, final words.
It was those days that people refer to Twene Amanfo as Kobewo. Today, Twene Amanfo is no more Kobewo. We can rub shoulders with all the best schools that I think we can refer to within the region or outside the region. I don't want to mention schools here, but you yourself, you know.
Yes, I'm
yeah.
Yes.
You've been my student.
Yes.
You went through the mill, and based on the
positive training
that we've given you,
yes.
I think when you left here, you are able to make a mark and rub shoulders at the university with others who are from the so-called best schools in the country.
Yes.
And you will even attest to that some of them could not even match you when it comes to academic excellence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I will ask my students to see Twene Amanfo as one of the best schools in the region and in the country. We are doing our best, and any student who wants to pursue any of the programs that we run here, either business, home economics, general arts, general science, the VOTEC, any of the programs, any student who is interested, wanting to pursue any of our programs, should enroll in Twene Amanfo. And I bet the parents and the students, they will not regret choosing Twene Amanfo as their #1 school. And when they leave here, they'll be able to make their mark and rub shoulders with anybody from any other school within the country, if not the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We are much grateful for speaking to Dennis at this moment out of your busy schedules. We will forever be grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
She is the definition of discipline. Now, she has contributed to the discipline and upbringing of Twene Amanfo students over a decade. I tell you, she is an entrepreneur. I have with me here the assistant headmistress of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School, domestic, Madam Ophelia. Madam, good morning.
Good morning.
Madam, we are highly privileged to have you at this time of the moment, and out of your busy schedules, you have decided to talk to us. Who is Madam Ophelia?
I would say Madam Ophelia is
Bosiako, yes.
a woman in her late 40s.
Okay.
She grew up in Kumasi, typical Ashanti woman. Started school there from Garrison Primary, 4BN, went to S.H.S Secondary School, went to Wesco teacher training, Wesley College.
Okay.
In 1996, I was a teacher, came out as a teacher.
Wow.
And I've been teaching since then.
Okay.
I came into teaching, I've gone through the ranks.
Okay.
And I went for further studies and then came back to school. Before I went for further studies, I was at Drobo Demonstration Junior High.
Okay.
In fact, we started Demonstration JSS, a very good school at Drobo. When I was there, then I decided to further my education, to go for degree, first degree. So I left there 2004. Then I went to Winneba, Kumasi campus, to do IT. Then I came back to Twene Amanfo, and I've been here since 2008.
Since 2008. That is very grateful. That is very powerful. Madam, so you have been here for about over a decade. What one thing can you tell us about Twene Amanfo? A bit history or anything you know about Twene Amanfo?
Twene Amanfo is a day school.
Okay.
It's a mixed school in the heart of Sunyani. And Twene Amanfo, because of our position, we tend to serve the community.
Okay.
And it comes along with a lot of challenges.
Okay.
But in our challenge, we as we were trained, we were told to do our best wherever we find ourselves.
Okay.
So we've been here and we are trying to help shape the students so that they will grow up to fit into the society that we find ourselves in.
Very well. I was here in 2015 and I completed in 2018. You were a teacher. But when I came for my internship, all of a sudden I came to meet you in the office of the Assistant Headmistress Domestic. How do it?
As I already said, I've been teaching since 1996.
Okay.
So that makes it around 25, 26 years thereabout.
Okay.
So, and I've gone through the ranks.
Yes.
I come, I teach, go for further studies, I come and teach, and I go back again. Then I come back. So it's like the opportunity came for us to compete for that.
Okay.
And I went and I was successful, and maybe by divine grace, the woman who was sitting in this chair went on pension,
Yeah.
and I happened to be the one chosen to stand in her shoes.
Oh, okay. So that was the process you went through to
Yes.
become the assistant
Yes, it
headmistress.
didn't come by accident.
It didn't come by accident.
It's hard work, dedication
Yes.
that brought me here.
You in particular have contributed massively, enormous, to the discipline of Twene Amanfo. Those watching us can testify who Madam Ophelia is. Madam, you have contributed to the discipline and upbringing of Twene Amanfo students over a decade. What motivated you?
I'm a professional counselor.
Okay.
I did my master's in counseling, and I like to help others come out with what God gave to them. I always want to nurture. That is my core business.
Okay.
Nurture people.
Yes.
So in nurturing, you should know that discipline takes about 90% of anybody who wants to be successful in life, because you can be the best student, you can be the one who is having everything, but if morally you are not upright, you miss the mark. You get a good job, all right, but you go because of morals, they will sack you. So my attention has always been there. Sometimes people don't know.
Yes.
So my way of helping others to see that yes, you can have everything, but if you lose morals, you are in trouble. And that has kept me going, to nurture them, to enhance whatever God has given to them. And then when you complete, you bear me out. That when you go out, it's then that you see why I was doing what I was doing.
Sure.
So that has been my motivation. That when you go and come back,
Yes.
you tell me, Madam, you were right.
You were right.
And I become happy.
Yes, that is grateful. Yes, so again, we have with us Madam Ophelia Antwi Bosiako, who is currently the Assistant Headmistress Domestic. Somebody will think that now that you have been promoted to the Assistant Headmistress Domestic, with the discipline, is it still there? Do you still do it?
Oh, as for domestic, it goes with the name.
Okay.
Because every student will pass through your table one day or the other time. And they've been coming.
Okay.
It has been with me. It's me. That defines me. And it will baffle you to know that people will just walk in. When you tell them to go to Madam Ophelia, sometimes they feel reluctant to go. But when they are in serious trouble, they will come. Mommy, I'm in trouble, please.
Yeah.
Can we try to come up with something?
Yes.
So it has always been there.
Okay. Twene Amanfo will always be grateful for your hard work that you have been doing and you are continuing doing. What one thing do you want to be remembered for after you have served your office as the assistant headmistress of Twene Amanfo domestic?
I want people to remember me for letting them know that there is always a continuous improvement.
Okay.
No matter where you've reached,
Okay.
there's still opportunity for you to rise again. Beyond where you think you've come to. There is always an opportunity. There is always room for you to learn or unlearn other things so that you be a successful person. If you really, education doesn't end. And that is what I want people to remember me for. That wherever I find myself, I should be able to impact.
Okay.
Somebody must get something from me.
Yes.
Not that I'm there and just going to add up the numbers. No. You have to put something there so that people will know. That's why I force people to do things that they even don't think they have. You talk with them, then you draw their attention to the fact that you can do this, why don't you do it? Then the person will start, you encourage them, then they will be moving. Hey, mommy, I didn't know I can go this far. That is what I want people to always remember me for, that there's always room for improvement.
All right, thank you very much. Share with us, Twene Amanfo has a new headmaster who shares in your sentiments, your vision. And what are the final words you give to students, staff, and stakeholders of Twene Amanfo?
I will tell everybody that we have the headmaster's vision is the 3 H's and the 1 L.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The heart, the head, the heart, the hand, and he added the L to say the leg.
Yes.
It's telling us that everybody is important in the society.
Okay.
So we have to develop every side of us. The fact that you are not academically good doesn't mean you can't do anything.
Yes.
There are a whole lot that you can do. Fortunately for us in our school, we are the secondary and then the VOTEC.
Yes.
We are 2 in 1.
Yes.
Good. So it means every opportunity that we should be giving to the students, they are already here.
Yes.
So those who can do technical, we will help them to get the best. Those who can do secondary, we also help them to do their best. And those who want to lose their foot, because the even headmaster says, even academically, people are not even recognized.
Sure.
But those who are footballers, those who are playing volley, those who are netball, they are all going and we call them celebrities.
Yes.
Meanwhile, academicians, we don't call celebrities.
Exactly.
So we will help bring everybody on board so that we'll be successful.
And we are much grateful for having you to speak to Time with Dennis. From here, we'll be descending down to the student body. We're going to speak to students. Madam, we are much grateful for the opportunity given out of your busy schedules to speak to us. We are much grateful. Thank you so much.
Dennis.
Bye-bye. He was my English tutor back in S.H.S. And after coming here for my internship, she is the assistant headmistress of administration here in Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School. I have with me Madam Cynthia. Madam, good morning.
Good morning, Dennis.
Madam, tell us a bit about yourself. Who is Madam Cynthia?
Wow. Madam Cynthia is a teacher of English language in Twene Amanfo. I was posted here in 2008. I'm partly from Odumase, partly from Ofenso. I'm a mother of a son and a daughter.
Okay.
I've gone through the ladder of education. I'm now a deputy director for education, as well as assistant headmistress administration.
Wow.
I'm a Christian. I'm a member of Christ Embassy Sunyani Group. Yeah, I think for now this is what I can say about myself.
Wow.
If I want to talk, I'll talk because of time. This is a little bit of myself. And my full name is Cynthia Diawuo.
Cynthia.
But when you go on social media, I'm there as Masika. That's my local name.
Wow.
Actually,
Amazing.
yeah, I was named after 2 people. My father had a privilege to school in USSR. So he had a foster mother named Cynthia. And my grandmother, that is my father's mom, was also called Chremasika. So when my father returned from USSR, I was the first girl. Actually, I'm the third born. So he named it after Cynthia as well as the biological mother. But it's rather unfortunate I did not use the local name for school. It's not my making, it was the choice of my parents. So when I grew up, in fact, I love the local name. So when you go on social media, you see Cynthia, Diawuo in brackets, but Inshura Chemesika is there.
Wow, amazing. Okay, madam, those who were here, my year group will understand who you are.
Yeah.
A teacher of English. But after coming back for my internship, I saw you in the office of the Assistant Headmistress Domestic. How did you do it?
Administration.
Administration. Okay. How did you do it?
Gone are the days. The headmaster can just appoint somebody to assist him.
Okay.
But during our time, we went for exams. And you should be at the rank of AD 2. That's Assistant Director 2 or Assistant Director 1. So in my case, I was Assistant Director 1, AD 1. So we went for an interview and I passed. When I passed, initially I was asked to go to, I think, KJG, very far away from here. But because of health issue or one or two issues, I did not go. I was still here. Madam was posted as domestic. Obiaaa was at that time.
Okay.
It was even during that time, our present headmaster.
Okay.
Was also transferred. Obeng was also.
Okay.
So gradually, when Mr. Okrah went, then I had opportunity to take over from him. So I've been in this office for 2 years now. But I still belong to the English department.
Okay. Okay. Amazing. Madam, what motivated you? You have been one person in this school that has contributed to the discipline and upbringing of Twene Amanfo students over a decade, right?
Yeah.
What motivated you?
Nice question. Every child is my child.
Good.
That is me.
Exactly.
And if you educate a person without Christ, without good morals, you make that person a clever devil. So in my subconscious, I'm not here to teach English, how to speak good English and how to write. Apart from doing that, I have to instill discipline in whoever I come in contact with.
Okay.
And you make a person whole after giving him the formal education plus some of these things, values, and that's how come I'm always much particular about discipline.
Very well.
Yeah. I don't just teach my students because I'm teaching them. No. And I teach every student as my own child. That is me.
Okay, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear from the horse's own mouth. She strives on discipline.
Yeah.
Madam, tell us your experience, your first experience when you were posted here as a teacher of English.
Wow. That was in September 2008.
Good.
When I was posted here, I was given a class.
Okay.
Because in September they had already done classification.
Good.
So I was asked to wait for the first years.
Sure.
So our HOD by then, Mr. James,
okay,
he gave me a class, a Form 3 class,
okay,
to handle.
Yeah.
So the first time I went to the class, it was a Monday, and we were discussing this literature book, Ancestral Sacrifice.
Okay.
So I was trying to explain the whole book. I was giving a gist of the book, trying to bring out the key points so that my students will understand. At that time, my hair was very bushy, long hair with ponytail. So I was wearing trousers with bowler top. So whilst I was teaching, there were two gentlemen behind. I thought they were paying attention to whatever I was telling them.
Okay.
So I asked a question. Then the guy said, Madam, I say yes. Can I ask you a question before I answer your question? I say, is that so? He said, yeah. It's okay. Then he asked, Madam, I want to speak Twi. I say, hey, we are doing English, literature, prose for that matter. Say, Madam, if I don't speak Twi, I can't ask the question.
Okay.
Then that's okay. Since I want to understand you and I also want you to express yourself, ask the question.
Okay.
Then he asked, Madam, I'm quoting him. Oh, yeah, now we're penny. I said, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
So I stood there for some seconds. Then I also asked them, I'll answer this question, but I want the whole class to answer me before I gave him the answer.
Okay.
Show by hand. Or is there anybody here who was born in 1990?
Okay.
Nobody said.
None of them.
Say,
None
no.
of them.
I said, okay. Then I completed secondary school 1990. He said, there you are a grandmother. I said, yes.
Wow, amazing.
I said, yes. And I told them I'm a product of Susek.
Okay.
Then 1998-90, I was house prefect for PD Quarter House 2. Then they said, then Madam, stop. So I said, you see, now I'm not a small girl.
Yes.
I never attended JHS. I never attended S.H.S. So here I am. So I've answered your question. And you say, yes, Madam.
Wow, amazing.
Since that time, I said I will not wear trousers to class again. Actually, it wasn't Abuskele, it was Bola.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, Madam, tell us one thing that you would want to be remembered for. After you have served your office as assistant headmistress administration.
Okay, there are so many things I want to be remembered for, but as an assistant headmistress administration, I'm in charge, or I'm the chairperson for disciplinary committee.
Okay.
And you know me that from day one, discipline is my hallmark. So always, I want the best from students.
Exactly.
Because you know what? You can get A. But if you have bad morals, you have bad character, if you are not disciplined, your certificate will send you to a job, but your character will bring you out. So that is what I always tell my students. Apart from learning, you need to be disciplined. You need to be well trained. And you always give what you have. I told you that there's no way let's say an ant can give birth to a crocodile. No way. You give birth to yourself. You give birth to your kind. So discipline is what I want. And apart from that, I always point people to God. Because we are not just in the world to balance the ecosystem. We are here for a purpose. Do you understand? So each and everyone should discover his or her purpose in life. Then you move towards, or you focus in that direction.
We are extremely grateful for the opportunity given to us to speak to us. Madam, your final words to students, staff, and stakeholders of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School.
Okay, I'm so happy. My final word that teachers, in fact, we are doing well here. So we should continue to do the best that we can. And we should consider each child as our own. And students, I'll advise that you respect your teachers. Once, remember I told you, the moment you have issues with a teacher, there's no way you pass a subject.
Exactly.
The moment you take his subject or a book or whatever, you'll be fighting with that person.
Exactly.
But when you are free with that person, you always want to learn. Are you getting it?
Yes.
And parents too, because it's free HSS. Don't just bring your children here for bringing sake.
Okay.
We should be responsible parents. So if the government is doing his part, parents are doing their part, teachers are doing their part, and students are, we have a better Twene Amanfo. That is me.
Grateful, madam. So she is the current assistant headmistress, administration of Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical. So, madam, we are grateful for you speaking to us, and God richly bless you for your time.
You are always,
we are grateful
always
out
welcome.
of your busy schedules. You have taken time to speak to us.
I'm also happy.
Okay.
This is what I want from my students.
Yes.
That I taught you, and now you are back doing your service or internship.
Yes.
I'm so happy, and you are here to interview me. Very soon you are going to be colleagues.
Wow.
I told you when you are in school, you are never colleagues, you are mates. But now, as soon as you are done. And you are posted here, we are posted in any school, we are colleagues.
Wow. So sweet. Okay, thank you, madam. God bless you.
Always welcome.
We want to take this opportunity to extend our profound gratitude to you for having time with us today. We are much grateful. What final words will you give to students of Twene Amanfo and the entire stakeholders?
I'll use these words to encourage students of Twene Amanfo. You cannot sleep and be dreaming, and others will be awake working hard. Good results consist of hard work, so they should work hard to gain something in the future. They should make good use of their time today to study hard so that they will be happy in the future. That's what I have for them.
Wow. Thank you very much for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time with Dennis here in Twene Amanfo Senior High Technical School, my alma mater. Dennis, and there will be more videos. From here, we'll be moving to other senior high schools. Thank you very much. Subscribe, watch, like, and don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.